What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of HRTea After Dark. I hope your week was swell. This week, we're going to be talking about Eminem, the rapper, Slim Shady. If you don't know who Eminem is, that's crazy. We are going to be discussing and going over his new album called The Death of Slim Shady. But first, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel. I'll wait for you to hit subscribe. I hate when YouTubers do that. And if you want to support me, After Dark, and the podcast, the best way to do that is through my Patreon. It's dirt cheap. It's like $5 a month. You get bonus content. But anyways, Eminem, if you don't know, has always been somebody who doesn't give a flying fuck. Speaks his mind, doesn't care. He says some vile things in his songs about anybody and everybody. He has used slurs for every community. He has been racist. He has been homophobic, transphobic, you name it, he's done it. But nobody has ever really cared because he's come for everybody. He doesn't leave anybody out. And if you were somebody who was ever offended by Eminem, you're lame. You're lame. You're a loser if you're offended. So nobody really canceled him when he released his old music, but also cancel culture wasn't a real thing then. And like people weren't so woke or PC, they like to say now. He made all of his old music and then he kind of disappeared for a while. He hasn't made music in a long time. And now dropping an album in this economy where things are very PC and very woke, I think Eminem kind of took that as a way to put himself on top, because what better way to make everybody talk about you than to piss them off? So I think this is very calculated, the way he speaks about trans people. Like, it's crazy. He drops Caitlyn Jenner's name more than 7 times in this whole fucking album. And I think it's really funny because everyone, like millennials and Gen X or whatever, is like, oh, Gen Z, when they hear this fucking album, it's done. It's done. Eminem's hurting everybody's feelings. And then we're all just sitting there, they're Gen Zers, and we're like, oh my God, chill. Like, it's not that deep. It's okay. So it's really cringy in my opinion. If you haven't heard any of the album, I'm gonna read some of the lyrics to you. Obviously, I would like to play the songs, but as this is a YouTube video, I don't want to get copyrighted. I'll just read some of the lyrics off. This one is called Trouble, and this is the one that's been trending all over fucking TikTok, and this is an example of how he really wants to be canceled. This is the whole song, by the way. There's like an intro and one verse. That's it. Starts off with, fuck blind people, and deaf people suck. So do cripples, dumb quadriplegic fucks. And then he goes on to say, oh, here comes Marshall trying to clean this shit up. What's the matter, Marshall? Your penis tucked? Okay. And he says, you gonna cancel me, yeah? Gen Z me, bruh? Relax. Relax. I really think that he thought that we were all gonna sit here and go, oh my God, you did not just fucking say that. Like, girl, chill. Girl, chill. We all know who Eminem is and what he does. This is not out of the blue. So that's a taste. The next one that we're gonna look at is called Habits. Okay, this is the first time he talks about Caitlyn Jenner out of the fucking 7 times throughout this whole album. He goes, but when it comes to giving it to anybody, boy, is Bruce generous. And I'm about as much of a boy as Bruce Jenner is. Cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch, haha. My speech is free as his choice to choose gender is. Okay, like, I don't know. That's kind of lazy to me. First of all, bringing up Caitlyn Jenner in general is just like, we don't care because we don't really like her. Look, I don't condone misgendering a trans person, no matter who they are, and saying that gender is a choice. Eminem, you're uneducated, okay? But am I, like, sitting here fucking crying about it? No, because we don't like her. And maybe that's part of the joke. I think Eminem, like, throughout his whole, like, being vile to trans and gay people, he had always been pretty liberal, I think. Like, in his interviews, he would always say, like, he was an ally and, like, love is love and you could be whoever you want. He would just say, you know, I come for everybody in my songs, and everybody kind of just wrote it off. But maybe because he knows Caitlyn Jenner is a piece of fucking human garbage, maybe that's why he's doing it. But still, we're setting a, you know, narrative for people to believe here. He goes, cause I'm not a boy, I'm a man, bitch. Man, bitch. And then he's pulling, my speech is free as his choice to choose gender. There was a part in this song that I haven't seen anybody talk about because I don't know if it's a dig at trans men or not. A lyricist here to voice his true sentiments. Got the women pissed, and it seems like men are just... I'm sorry for this one. And it seems like men are just off-growing huge clitorises. Pussies. I don't know if that's a dig at trans men. I don't think it is, but like, maybe it is. Is Eminem even like educated enough to even... like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't tell. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. But the next song is called Evil, and it's him just going, I'm evil, I say whatever I want because I'm evil. It's kind of giving like Ronnie Radke, or Ronnie Radke is trying to give Eminem, you know what I mean? But like Ronnie Radke just never did it right to begin with. So this one is the second time he's talked about Caitlyn Jenner. Holy shit, Kate Jenner just flipped. Told me knock this shit off and quit and get off her dick. Ha ha ha, Caitlyn Jenner has a penis. Okay, it's like it's just giving like obsessed now, you know? It's like just giving, I want to talk about Caitlyn Jenner, I want to talk about Caitlyn Jenner, I want to talk about Caitlyn Jenner. Like at least if you're gonna rap about trans people and be like transphobic or whatever, like at least know more. And then he goes on to say, don't tell me what I can't say, that's gay. And not the good kind of gay either, where two men fuck each other and hate beaver. I love how he's just like, don't tell me what I can't say. I'm Eminem, I'm 52 years old. I can say whatever the fuck I want. I may be 52, but I'm 20 at heart and I'm back. Okay, we got it. And then the next one is called Antichrist. Surprise, it's about Gen Z and how we try and cancel everybody. He calls us the fucking PC police. In the beginning, he's like acting like he's running from the PC police. Go listen to some of these, because they're not good. Like, I try and picture somebody like a little white boy is the only person who's listening to this at this point. But like, I try and picture somebody sitting in their car, like actually like jamming to this. And like, it's hard. Like, if you actually like sit here and like resonate with the lyrics and like sing to this, you have no personality, okay? Oh, it just starts off as Gen Z, here they come now, about to unload rounds, pronouns. Got me like, whoa now. I'm sorry. Pronouns got me like, whoa now. That's so fucking stupid. Then he goes, ready to throw down if I mispronounce the, they, them. Whoops, sorry. Got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now. He, she, they, them. So I think that's referring to cis people putting pronouns in their bios and stuff and like giving themselves pronouns to be allies for trans people. But he fucked up. He got heterosexuals cramming them down our throats now. Eminem, if you're watching this, gender and sexuality, different. Okay? Cool. Yeah, so after that mistake, he says, but fuck it though, somebody needs to come and hit the reset button back to 2003, because how did we get stuck in this woke BS? I'm trying to make it regress. Fuck 'em. Okay. It's funny because like his old songs were so much worse than this. He didn't use the word transgender like he has a bunch of times in these songs, but he used to say the words like transvestite and tranny and like use the F slur all the time. Clearly like he has matured and he has learned and he like grew up. He's trying now to be a bad person and get canceled just for views and like money and like whatever, for marketing reasons, when it's like clear like you're not that guy anymore. Sit down, like hand the mic off to somebody else. You are getting too old for this, okay? It's cringy, I'm sorry. But then another artist features in this song, Bizarre. He said some questionable shit at the end here, can't lie. He said, where Bruce Jenner at? I want to fuck that hoe. Where is she? This is what I mean when I say that transphobic people, I want to see your fucking history. I hate Caitlyn Jenner. I hate her. But would I ever dead name or misgender a trans person? No, I would not. So clearly you're transphobic, but you also want to fuck trans people? Like what? What kind of twisted shit is that? But like also nobody cares because we don't like her. It's just giving cringy. And also he then says, trigger warning, I'm gonna say the T slur. Then he says, fucking a tranny on IG Live. So he has a fetish? but he also hates trans people? I'm just a little confused. So that one was kind of maybe not the worst. We got some good ones coming, actually. The next one is Road Rage. This song is so bad. Yeah, I walk around more confused than my Aunt Linda's man friend. A black transgender clan member who's a Caitlyn Jenner fan and a member of Grindr and Tinder. I don't get it. But like, it's giving like, I just want to say her name again. I just want to talk about her. You had nothing else to say? Like, you're supposed to be one of the best rappers ever? And this is all you had on trans people? I used to listen to Eminem, I did. So I was kind of ready. I was ready to hear some real shit, some real good stuff about trans people. I mean, I was gonna react to it no matter what, let's be real. But I'm bored. I think this is lazy, and I feel like you weren't creative enough for somebody who's supposed to be the best rapper ever. The real Slim Shady. It's just like, you're done. Go rot in your fucking billion-dollar mansion. Later in this song is the real doozy. He has a whole verse about transgender rights and how he feels about them. He goes, so transgender rights, where do I stand? I'm all for them. I really am pro. Nah, for real. But intercourse with you, would I have? No. Nope. I'm just being honest. Now I'm an asshole. Call me a transphobe. Really? Yeah. Cause I just can't go and try and pretend you was never a man though. I mean, damn bro. It's just the way I feel. But if I say it, it will get me canceled. My music get banned. Or can it withstand? This shit is quicksand. Man, I'm just saying. I gotta participate for us to coexist? Damn. I gotta memorize pronouns of a cis man? How come we can't just show solidarity with a wristband? Or something like that, you know? And this ain't even a diss, trans people. My dick just won't expand. Then tits won't make it stand. But Caitlyn, big fan. It's like, just like... you know? Like, you're going with what everybody else says. Like, I'm tired of talking about this. But you're setting the narrative that, like, trans people give a fuck if you want to date us or not. We don't. I don't know what trans people you're talking to that are like, Eminem, if you don't fuck me, you're transphobic. What? I think you're on the wrong side of TikTok or something, and you're scrolling, and you're forming these shitty fucking opinions for yourself, and then you're like, I'm gonna put this in a rap. And it ain't even a diss. Trans people, my dick just won't expand. Them tits won't make it stand. As if cis women don't get boob jobs all the time. And again, at the end, just has to bring up Caitlyn again, because it's the only fucking trans person you know. And look, I know there's going to be people in my comment section being like, Eminem won, look how fucking triggered you are. Look how fucking mad you are. Girl, he's trying too hard to get canceled and it's cringy. He could have made me giggle with his transphobia. Like, I had higher hopes for Eminem, you know? It's like, pack it up, old man, pack it up. I think this song, Houdini, dropped first. He's got one trans line in it. It just says, my transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. I think this is like a reference to Dave Chappelle's, sorry to bring him up, Netflix special where he talks about how he's a black man and if he were to identify as a Chinese person or something, that it would be fucked up. Because, you know, if you've seen a Siamese cat, they're like an Asian cat, but their face is black. So I guess it's giving like trans people are one thing, but identifying as something else. And that's just so crazy. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it. That's so crazy. First of all, we're not identifying as anything, okay? I don't identify as a trans man. I am one. Yeah, I guess that's what that fucking means. I don't know. And then he says something about a cross-dresser later in the song. You snake-ass prick, male cross-dresser, fake-ass bitch. But that's the whole album for ya. That's like every time he referenced trans people, but mainly just referenced Caitlyn Jenner, because that's all he fucking knows about trans people, I guess. So there you have it. What? Honestly, though, my favorite part about this album dropping is all of the millennials on TikTok reacting to his song Trouble, you know, the quadriplegic, blind people, crippled one. My favorite is watching them be like, they're gonna hate this one, and I think it's so funny, because we're all just sitting here like, but I'm gonna show you one, for example, because I think it's too funny.
Alright, here, drink this. What is it? Shut up and drink it. No. What? I said drink it, bitch. The fuck? What the fuck are you trying to do? Get us canceled. Hey, yo. Fuck blind people. Why the deaf people suck? So the cripples, dumb quadriplegic fucks. Christopher Reeves is low. Shady Jesus, what the fuck? Here comes Marshall to try to clean this up. Shut up! What's the matter, Marshall? Your penis tucked?
That's pretty much it. It's just like, I'm like throwing up in my mouth a little bit. That's like, he's sitting there like, laughing at the fucking penis tuck joke. He's like, they're gonna hate this one. Like, I feel like these people think that we are like not this old. I feel like they think we're like 14, 15. Like, we know who Eminem is. Like, we get it. We know. It's fine. Like, relax. Like, do I think the shit he said was like transphobic? Yeah, of course it's fucking transphobic. But like, it's Eminem. Like, I expected this from him. But like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it because it's what I do. But like, also, I mean, yes, it's frustrating because he's setting like false opinions about trans people that then, you know, Eminem listeners are gonna listen to and be like, yeah, fuck trans people. But like, really, they thought that before listening to Eminem. I said it briefly before. Eminem used to be liberal, like in his interviews and stuff. He was always like an ally or whatever. He was like a good person outside of his songs, which that's a whole other conversation. But being controversial now is just so in. I mean, it gets you views. And I feel like he took one like look-see at fucking, what's his name, Tom McDonald. And I feel like that's what he's trying to be. Like, he's just trying so hard to get there, and it's just not working out. Pack it up, old man. It's time to go. But that's about it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you're Gen Z and if you care, because I feel like most of us don't. Please, please, please subscribe. I'm still just a small little guy trying to do it, and if you could subscribe, that would help me a lot. And maybe subscribe to my Patreon as well. The link is always in the description below if you want to support me and my channel and the podcast and After Dark. Patreon is the best way to do it. I stream video games every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch. The link is always in the description below as well. I drop videos every Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and After Dark videos Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's about it. I love you all so much, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye!